Hello and welcome back to Loons, La Trek. Only problem is there's only one loon here today because Catherine's gone to get her haircut. Today I'm in Farnborough in Hampshire. Yeah, it's Hampshire today. I don't know much about Farnborough, by the way. We're supposed to be working today, but it's raining, so we're ending up here. And I'm standing in what's known as the Mead shopping precinct. The Mead, it's a shopping centre basically. I'll just turn it around now, turn the camera around, you can have a look. And this is the Mead shopping centre in Hampshire, and there, I'll just show you this, you can see a biplane which is a magnificent full-size aeroplane from about 1918, First World War, up there. And for those who know Farnborough, you may be familiar with the fact that Farnborough is the birthplace of aviation in Britain. Yeah, Farnborough, the birthplace of aviation. So what I'm going to do is, in this vlog, just have a look around. Now it's very wet outside, so I've got a brolly. I'm prepared. That's where Catherine is having her haircut, in there. And we'll just walk around, have a look at Farnborough. So, like I said, I don't know that much about Farnborough, but I'll try and fill in any knowledge that I do have as we go along. That's a fantastic sculpture, don't you think? Well, it's not a sculpture, it's actually an aeroplane hanging. I assume that the engine has been removed from there. So this is a typical shopping precinct that you find all over the country with all the same old shops. But one of the fascinating things about this is that they seem to be all full. There's not very many empty units. It's in Hampshire, leafy Hampshire, and it's not far from Aldershot. Now this is an interesting shop because I just got a new wallet from there. It's all crafty people, all local products. Crafty people. We're having a fun craft day on the 16th of August. Princess Mead shopping centre, Farnborough. It's a really interesting shop. That went in there this morning and got a few gifts for people that we know. So we're coming out here. I think the rain has stopped a bit, in actual fact. If you come from Farnborough, by the way, I'd be interested in knowing in the comments what you think of the town. But it seems to be quite on the face of it, middling, prosperous town, I suppose. Unlike some of the towns I've been in that are a bit not too shabby. Oh, well, more than shabby. So this is outside. This square here is called the Landing, and the reason for that is that there's an airport or a runway not far away. It's Farnborough official programme. They have the Farnborough Air Show here apparently. It's from 1961. Very retro looking. Now, from what I can gather, this square has only recently been redeveloped in the last few years. There's another programme there, Farnborough. And if we go down here, we'll see some old aeroplaney stuff down here. See? The home of aviation. British aviation. There we go. Fascinating heritage on the British Isles, part of Rushmere Borough Council. So, yeah, the landing, newly developed area of Farnborough. There's the Meads. This is another part of the shopping centre that we came out of. I think this is an older bit, but let's have a look through here. View Cinema. I've been told that the cinemas in Farnborough are very cheap. Cheap as chips, we were told. There's the Barbers. Looks like a Turkish Barbers. Hard to say. As we say, our vlogs take us far and wide across the United Kingdom, and we end up in all these random places, discovering all these kind of random things as we go along. So I hope you appreciate them, and if you do, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and share on your social media. You never know what you might see. You might even see yourself walking down the street. Who knows? You could turn up anywhere. So, I don't know where I'm going, by the way. I don't know. I've never visited here before. So I'm finding it out for the first time, just as you are. So I think I'm going towards what looks like the exit of the Mead, and I think I'm going towards the bus station here, because it says buses and car parks. So let's see where we end up, and if it's not interesting enough, we'll cut to another place. So here we go, the bus station. Now, if you're wondering about where Farnborough is, it's not far from Aldershot and a place called Farnham, which is a villagey type of place. I don't know where I'm going here. I seem to be ending up in the back of beyond. And from what I can gather, it dates back to prehistoric times. The prehistoric finds have been found here, but the town itself, Farnham, is derived from the Anglo-Saxon words Farnborough, which Farnborough is a kind of hill covered with ferns. So Farnborough. So I'm going round. It seems very built up, and I'm trying to find the old high street, but I don't know if it's got an older high street. But I was speaking to a local who said to go down here somewhere, see if I could find it. So I'm just wandering around trying to find this high street, if it exists, possibly down there. It's hard to say, isn't it? So at least Anglo-Saxon in origin, and it was mentioned in, that's another entrance to the Meads that I've just come out of. It was mentioned in the Domesday Book, Farnborough. And is on a it's known as the high road between London and Hastings. So it's built around the main road from London to Hastings. I can imagine William the Conqueror's men coming down this road before there was anything here, and it was just all overgrown, and a hillside full of ferns. Farnborough. So it's a wet main road. There's the Premier Inn that we're staying in, over there. Amazingly, it stopped raining. It's been raining for most of the day. We've had a yellow weather warning for thunderstorms today, and we have heard thunder, and it has had some torrential rain, which thankfully has gone off now, so we can do this vlog. So, Farnborough, what do we know? Well, it is the centre of the birth of the aviation industry, and the very first aviation company set up in Farnborough when it was balloons. So they were launching balloons, hot air balloons, before they had aircrafts, that is. And it's very much that, and the first flight of an aircraft went from Farnborough in 1908. Don't ask me who flew, I don't know, but it dates back to then. There's also a connection with the military, with Aldershot not being far, which is the base of the British Army, and also Farnborough became the base of the British Army Air Corps, with training on aeroplanes at Farnborough. Not so much an airport, but an air base. And also another thing that Farnborough is really importantly known for. Just turn you around here. There's the Tilly Shilling, which is a Wetherspoons pub, so I might be going in there later. Farnborough is also known for experimenting and development in aeroplane design. So I'll just this is the high street now that we're on. There we go. I suppose this is the high street that we're coming down now. So Farnborough High Street. I think it is classed as a town. There's over 57,000 people live here currently. At the turn of the 19th century, 1800s, there was only 300 and odd people living here. So it's really, since the Industrial Revolution, etc., the population has really gone through the roof. And apparently during the 1970s, when we had the troubles in Northern Ireland, this place was on high alert for bombings, basically. And the nearby town of Aldershot was bombed by the IRA, and several people died, with that being British Army base, basically. So thankfully today that's passed, and it's a peaceful, fun-loving town. There's the Alexandra. Nice quaint old pub, that. Looks quite lovely, actually. Well, I love them hanging baskets there. Look at that. Lovely old traditional pub. Close. I'm just carrying on walking. I don't know where I'm going, by the way. It's not like I can ask many people who probably wouldn't know where it was either. Okay, that looks like it's going out of the town, going down there. So I'm going to go back this way. There's a Catholic church over there. It's the Alexandra again. I can at the moment find no discernible centre to the town as such. I'm finding it quite difficult to find a town centre. Most towns have a centre, don't they? So it's almost a satellite town of London. Farnborough is almost a satellite town of London. but not quite a satellite town. It's just on the outskirts, a bit like Aylesbury. In fact, Aylesbury's not that far, and it's in that vicinity anyway. So let's go up here and take one of these side streets and see what's down there. Spoons.
Cheers up, Matt.
Go down here. See what I can find. Another car park. And we're back to the Meads again. So, as far as a vlog is concerned, this is a bit sketchy. Not what I expected, in actual fact. If you can tell me different, if you live around here, and maybe I've gone down the wrong streets or taken a wrong turn, but this seems to be the centre of Farnborough. Seems to be dominated by a super store called Princess Mead, and that's it, and a bus station. If you can tell me differently, let me know in the comments what you think. And this looks like the dead centre of it all, which is a pretty empty square. So, okay, I'm just gonna end the vlog there, unless I come up against anything different and makes it more interesting. I'm going to end the vlog there because there's it's pretty nondescript, really. That's all I can describe it as. Anyway, these are the places that we need to know about. Some of them anyway. So if you've enjoyed this vlog, then please give us a thumbs up, and please subscribe, and please share on your social media feed. And next time I'll be here with Catherine, who will probably have her hair done by then, and we can do another, find somewhere a bit more perhaps interesting for next time. So for me, one loon trekking around Farnborough. Bye for now. Bye. distance this looked pretty promising, but now I find it's just a bit of wasteland. That's Farnborough for you. Just a bit of wasteland. Oh well. Well, the main attractions of Farnborough.